All right, Randy Ford is in the house. We are live on YouTube. The YouTube feed last week got a really good look at the new setup. I went through and completely did a count and set up, and there you are.
How are my shorts doing?
Your what? All shorts are doing the way everything they should be doing. Welcome to YouTube. I'm gonna check the YouTube feed now real quick. But I lost, like I said, after 1 year. Walker's short, which was at 21 million.
Yeah, I know.
It's off. So all my numbers, the numbers kind of crash. I'm used to that doing between 40 and 200,000 in a day. So,
yeah.
Just like now, but I do have one right now today that I'm going to see what the algorithm does to catch another one, because I've had a couple. You just got to keep putting them up and catching, and so yours are going to TikTok and Facebook, and then YouTube gets the quick raw ones I have that I'm always drawing. But what's happening is I know always deep in my heart that the 6 to 8 second ones, they're the ones. Now Walker's was unique in the fact that it was like 21 seconds and it caught, but they all do well. It's kind of like they get to see, they look at it and they're intrigued. They get to see it, but they don't get to swipe off before it's over, because it's over before they even think of it. You know what I mean? And that seems to do well with the algorithm.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, yeah, because it just ups your watch percentage to 78 to 112.
Yeah, that's exactly what it does. All right, we're live with the Weller.
Welcome. That's a tale as old as time. You put a 2-second video up and it's a text that you can't read within 2 seconds.
Yeah.
So by the time you're done reading, it's played like 4 or 5 times.
There you go. All right, it's looking good. I got to move over just a little bit there. All right, hold on. Let me do the quick. Welcome everybody to our podcast tonight. We are live and we monitor comments. So let us know where you're from and what you're sipping on. All right, the welcome is out there, decent amount. Weller Foolproof folks, welcome. We got, that's looking good. All right, so I've got the phone gone. I got all the microphones on. All the sound is working. I'm telling you, this bottle, I obtained late last. It would have been early this year. And I opened this.
Same.
Yes.
Same.
Yes, but I just opened this one, and it's a fresh crack tonight. And I'm telling you, the smell of this is so caramely, it's ridiculous. It is complete ridiculous.
Do we have the same batch?
No, we're a little bit different. It's Weller Foolproof from year to year, but we're both you will give the notes and I'll give the notes on mine. And we're gonna basically, because they're two different bottles, I will say that it's basically a brand. Hey Super Nash, you shared it to all the groups, thank you. It's basically a brand barrel bottle breakdown this time, so we're going to basically be breaking down the brand for our for that. Now, I haven't done any pre-gaming, a lot of research, a lot of stuff I like to talk about and everything, but I'm going to give a quick shout out to our sponsors for Facebook and YouTube before we get going. Whiskey Thief Distilling Company in Frankfort, Kentucky. It's a barrel pick all day, every day. For the price of admission, you walk in, you get to sample from 5 different barrels. I can't wait to take you to this place. It is going to be a blast. I'd love you to.
When is that happening?
Oh, you're coming with me on a couple trips, just so you know. It's going to happen. And this is one place that basically it's a farm, Three Boys Farm. Drive down this long dirt road to the barn. In the barn is the still, and then they basically have another barn off to the side, which is their barrel house. And then but they've got 5 barrels on the floor. You basically get them thieved into your glasses. If you like one, you can bottle your own by thieving it right into the bottle. You can buy bottles, half bottles, 375s, or you can buy the 750s, either or. So it's a great experience. But the people there at Whiskey Thief Distilling, you get when you come, you'll get to meet Walter Zausch, the owner operator. You get to meet Hannah. She is head of their barrel pick program. It's a fantastic experience in Frankfurt. But also just remember, they have now, if you're in the Louisville area, they have their tasting room which doesn't have the farm, but it's a full bar. It's got a stage for music on Friday and Saturday nights, and they have some really. Walter is a huge music fan, so he's gotten some really good jazz bands there and everything. So you want to check out Whiskey Thief Distilling in their Louisville New Lou location. So there you go. And then Middle West Spirits in Columbus, Ohio, for all of you Columbus people, it's a must. They just built their 72,000 square foot distillery. Ryan Lang is busy. They just purchased Old Elk brand out of Colorado, so they're going to be, that's part of the Middle West Spirit team now. But their Michelob line is in 48 states on all the shelves. So anybody listening in the United States, highly suggest get their cask strength right off the shelf. They have their cask strength pumpernickel rye, their cask strength wheat whiskey, and their cask strength wheated bourbon, 4-grain bourbon. All fantastic. And if you're in the Columbus area, make sure you stop in and see them at their original location, where they have their service bar restaurant and their craft distillery running, and there's bottles available for purchase, and there's also their swag, Middle West Spirits. And then also there is the Spirit of French Lick and their line. We're gonna be doing a podcast coming up on the Spirit of French Lick and the line, because I was going through, there's Hindustan, there's so many different expressions. It's Alan Bishop's, who's now at Old Homestead Distillery. It's his whiskey that he made on those pot stills. And I just got the taste at the Bourbon on the Banks, their newest expression of William Dalton, and it was fantastic. Tons of butterscotch, and there was some apricot, and I was really super happy. So if you're in the area of French Lick, Indiana, which is about 55 minutes north of Louisville, make sure that you check out the Spirit of French Lick. Stop in, see them there, and tell them that the Scotchy Bourbon Boys sent you if you're in that area. All right. So then also Alan Bishop, once again, real quick, master distiller of Old Homestead and former master distiller of some great whiskey at the Spirit of French Lick. But he also has his One Piece at a Time Distilling Institute on YouTube. So all of you people who are moonshiners, the people who do home distilling and commercial distilling, he will answer your questions. He gets into the nerdiness and the chemistry of making whiskey, bourbon, brandy, whatnot, home distilling. Fantastic. Check it out. One Piece at a Time Distilling Institute on YouTube. And then last but not least, he has a podcast. If you haven't listened to it, you have to. It is basically if you have ghosts, you have everything. It takes the spirits industry and the spirits world, and they combine together for some of the most fantastic, unique stories that you'll ever want to hear. They've been distilling in this spirit industry in America since the time they brought a still over with the Pilgrims on the Santa Maria and the Pinta. They brought a still, and they've been distilling since that. And there are stories and history, and it's just he does a great deep dive into it. If you have ghosts, you have everything. All right, so you ready to get this ball rolling?
I'm ready. Knobs ready to get his balls rolling.
All right. So brief 30 seconds or 40 seconds for the ad, and then you'll hear and see the new not the new, but our theme song. And after that, we'll get right into it. So here we go.
Drinking bourbon, sipping on some scotch. We get a little wild, but it sure is fun to watch. We love what we do, we're drinking every brew. And we talk some shit, but we're telling the truth. Yeah, we're the Scotchy Bourbon Boys. Raising hell and making some noise. Yeah, we're the Scotchy Bourbon Boys. We're here to have fun and we hope you enjoy. We're here to have fun.
Yeah! Woo! All right. Welcome back to another podcast of the Scotchy Bourbon Boys. Tiny is here with, let's see if I can do it.
Oh, wrong one.
There we go. We'll go like this, and then we'll put it. We got knobs in tonight. That was I almost had it down. If that little click of the mouse, it would have been perfect. How are you doing, Knobs? How are you doing tonight?
Doing great. Ready to try some good bourbon and have some fun.
Well, in the meantime, I will throw out if you haven't checked out www.scotchybourbonboys.com, you have to, because we have all our apparel, our Scotchy Bourbon Boys t-shirts, like the one that you're wearing. And then also we've got the Glencairns available, like the ones you and me are utilizing. And then also, find out about our bios. I talk about it every week that I'm going to update it, but by the end of the year, it better be updated. Otherwise, y'all can you can come here and kick my ass. You know what I mean?
And that's a promise.
Yes, right. And then we're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, X, and TikTok now. Thanks to Knobs. He's been producing some good TikTok videos. The one I loaded today at the wrong time, it was bizarre because it had 2 views and it had been up for 4 hours. I'm like, oh, I guess that's not the right time to load a TikTok video. And then also make sure you check us on Apple, iHeart, Spotify, and any other. We're on Twitch and Deezer and all the other ones, where pretty much if you're listening to a podcast, any type, you can find us on that format. And then, but no matter what, if you're listening or watching us, make sure that you leave good feedback, subscribe, or join any of our memberships. And then also, I have no idea how Super Chat works right now, but on YouTube, we're on YouTube. I don't have any idea, but I have it. It's working. Nobody's just ever used it. So I challenge the people on YouTube.
Like you pay some money to have your comment pop up at the top of the screen.
Okay, so none have ever popped up at the top of the screen. And I would guess I would have to see that, but at the same time, I challenge somebody to do that. And then there's we got someone on from Cape Town, so that's there on YouTube. Welcome. Also, Eric Bowler's there. He said, "Cheers." We got our regular crowd. Matt, that's a Neon Heisel. Was that how you would say it? It's got to be close.
Neheisel?
Nia Heisel? Yeah, Nia. Yeah.
Neheisel?
There we go.
Let
Anyways,
me
hi,
have another
Matt.
drink and I'll try again.
No. Matt should join us after the main podcast is on. We do our little extra. He should join us and tell us how to pronounce that one.
Straighten out knobs.
Yeah, there you go. So there we are. It's just kind of like going along at this time of year. It's like this is the bourbon where you might not know this, but you kind of get a sense of it because this is the time when from about this point till right about just after the holidays where all the big bourbons get dropped. And Ohio has their Pappy Van Winkle BTAC collection auction, not auction, but lottery. And then we have a single barrel Saturday that's happening coming up. Very exciting time. They do not only do they do all the single barrels that they put out, and I've been on a few, so I'm excited to be a part of that. And then also some of the single barrels come out and that you get, and then I've seen CT's been on some also. So we've got the Macaulay's Dark Arts it hasn't been out yet. That's one I've been on. So there's a lot of excitement at this time. And Buffalo Trace loves Ohio. There's no doubt about it. And so that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do the Weller Foolproof line. You, on the other hand, have had this. That pretty much was, it was like, what, 3/4 full when I gave it to you?
Maybe.
Or was it?
Give me a lot.
Was it full? I mean, did we open it that night?
What? I can tell you. Let me just quickly pull up the picture when I first got it.
Yeah, you should look at that. Also, what was the drink of choice that wonderful night after we Ellie and you went to the distillery, Ironfish Distillery with me? What did you hit that night after we came back? And I had
it was the Weller.
So it was opened up. That was opened up.
It was. I'm looking. It was about here when I got it.
Okay, so that would be the 2024 bottle. And I had I picked up the 2025 earlier, or it could have even been the 2024. But I picked that up, and then really wasn't that long ago, was it?
No, that would be what? July.
Yeah.
So little 2 months.
Oh, it
maybe?
Smells so good. I'm gonna get out my Scotchy Bourbon Boys Glen and pour it so that it can do a little bit of airing.
Yeah, that's mine. I can't really smell much because it's not high enough.
I'm doing
good smells.
It smells so good. I'm doing a full pour. But
I probably only have like 2 full pours in this bottle.
So the Weller brand has multiple expressions, and one of the things that the Weller. So if anybody who has understands Buffalo Trace, and if you want to understand what Weller was or is, it's Buffalo Trace's weeded mash bill that I believe it's 1 and 2 are, one's a rye and a high rye, and 3 is their weeded mash bill, and then 4 is their rye. They don't release. Buffalo Trace is not transparent. There is no actual admittance to what the mash bill is. But one of the things that it is it's the same mash bill as Pappy Van Winkle. Now, Pappy Van Winkle, everybody knows the story there. It was from Stitzelweller. And when Buffalo Trace in its early years opened up, they purchased the Pappy Van Winkle collection, and the Van Winkles, Julian Van Winkle, they were with Stitzelweller when they made their last batch, and then they curated and they were what would you say? Keepers of their own collection. So when Buffalo Trace contracted to start to distill it, the Weller line was was how they had done it at Stitzelweller. So there was Weller, William LaRue Weller, W.L. Weller, and then there was Pappy Van Winkle. So they started making Weller, and what Weller is the barrels that so there's Weller Special Reserve, which is a green label, and that is your $23 bottle. That is the Pappy that is, you know, 4 years old, and they mix together and make a batch and make their basically everyday bourbon brand. Then the next step is their Weller 107 when you get into 6 and 7 year, and you are talking about because Pappy Van Winkle has a old Rip Van Winkle 10 year. They have a Van Winkle 12 year. Then they have a Pappy Van Winkle 15, 20, and 23 years old. Now, so when you just imagine in 2002 when Buffalo Trace started to do it, the 25-year-old is there that right now is still the 23-year-old right now is their distillate, and the 15-year-old is Buffalo Trace's distillate, but the 25-year-old could still be stuff that was well initially it was, and they had it had been a while since, so the 25-year-old just came back, and I don't know how it actually works, but those barrels are picked by the Van Winkles off the Weller barrels to age into Pappy Van Winkle. But Weller is everything else.
Okay.
So so then you got the 107, which is 107 proof, 6.7. That's a red label. Then you have the Weller 12, which is a black label. That's 12 year, but that's the 12 year that didn't make the cut for being Pappy Van Winkle 12. And then it's still good. There's no one will argue that. And then that's all. Then you've got the full proof, and the full proof is 100 and I want to say 14 proof. Is that what? Yeah, it's
Is
right.
114. Yep.
And the reason why it's 114 proof is because that is the barrel entry of what they put it in. So whether they're gonna if they gain a little proof, they proof it back down to 114. So if it comes out at 122 or whatever, but these are all batches. This is all batch. Now, there's a lot of single barrel store picks. They do Weller store picks, full proof store picks. And I'm telling you, those are just single barrels. Their batches, in my opinion, in 95%, 99% of full proof, when it comes to full proof, that these batches are amazing. And so that's one of the reasons why Weller is so sought after. The other reason why is because it doesn't stay on the shelf, and not everybody can get it. To get one of these is like if you walked into your store in Michigan, you know, and you saw one of these, you would absolutely would want to just buy it. But they don't usually make the shelf. You have to be one of those whiskey collectors that's willing to wait in line.
Well, yeah. So a guy on Facebook, Eric, said that it's pretty much non-existent in Wisconsin.
Yeah, Weller's not.
Can't find it. Yeah.
But what happens in markets like Wisconsin, what's really cool, Eric, one of the cool things in my line is that you guys have, if you go to the like Galena, Illinois, right on the border of Wisconsin, Illinois, Iowa, and a little bit further up Minnesota, you can be in those 3 states, liquor stores right on the border, and they each one has what Wisconsin strong in, what Illinois is strong in, and what Iowa is strong in. So you have a 3-state 20-minute circle of just being able to get unbelievable stuff from each of the states. And I was like on this bourbon freaking merry-go-round when we did it. Me and CT were down there in Galena, and we went to that, and within a half hour we were in 3 states and at their liquor stores, and we're like, they got this and they got that and they got this and they got that.
That's great if you live close to the border, but if you're basically in the UP, it's like, yeah, just drive 7 hours for those 3 stores. Why not?
Or if you come to Wisconsin on your way home.
That is the only viable way. But like, if someone told me, yeah, just drive 6 hours.
Well, here's a question. When you take the ferry, do they have duty free?
Duty free?
Yeah, whiskey. Like they do at the airports?
I don't know what that means.
When you fly overseas, the airports they have bourbon there at the airports, and there's no tax because they're at the airports.
Oh, okay. I was like, no, you can take a dump on the ferry. Like, they're not duty free.
No, that's like, do they sell bourbon by the bottle?
They do not sell bourbon by the bottle at the 60-person ferry that travels twice a day.
So Super Nash is gonna be tasting Weller Full Proof and rating it and writing it down. So there you go.
Now, Super Nash, is that the 2024 bottle or is that the new bottle? Are you tasting with me or are you tasting with Tiny?
We're doing a brand evaluation.
I know, but I'm still asking the question. Duty free on the ferry. No, don't. No, I can't even make the joke without laughing. All right, you can all put that one together. I'll leave it to you.
There you go.
Knobs is duty free.
There you go. Duty free on the ferry. Yeah. All right. Well, so far so good. I'm looking to see.
John also said that he's sipping on Weller Full Proof store pick with us as well.
Well, he could throw that brand in there too. We'll just write it. Maybe Super Nash will write it all down. Whoever's sipping on Weller Full Proof, and you're on Facebook or YouTube, join the barrel bottle breakdown, the old Louisville whiskey barrel bottle breakdown. Are we getting close to that yet?
Sure. Yeah.
I can't.
I do have another question though. What? So because we are tasting different years as a brand, you want to stay somewhat consistent throughout the years. You don't want to have too much of a drastic change. So how much really does a bottle change year to year?
Well, their goal is in something like this is brand consistency. Okay, mm-hmm. That's what they're looking for. But what we've found in the industry, and we've talked about this before, is that they're always willing to make it taste better. And what happens is in the last 10, 12, 13 years, the aging, the maturation conditions have been ideal. So what's been happening, there's low end, like Buffalo Trace does a thing called Ancient Age, and or they do their benchmark series, and they're only $12 to $18 bottles. Okay, yeah. Nothing. They're on the cheap side. They even benchmark itself, I've seen, for $9.99. Okay, and those expressions have been getting better and better. They are, even those are good based off of the last 10, 12 years.
Have you ever done a taste test of a similar brand consistent thing like Weller Full Proof, 10 years ago versus this year's? Because I imagine if you're as you move throughout the decades, eventually you'll you'll shift away or better or
Well,
worse?
Jim
or...
Beam, we get to taste Jim Beam from the 70s all the time. Super Nash has them in decanters from his father and his mother too. I have some. Next time you're here, I have some right on the mantle, and you can change. You can drink that and go against it. But now I will tell you, when you get really old whiskey and in the bottle, and
Oh,
it's
I was like,
well, no,
when I
but
get
like
really old,
stuff from the 70s, it picks up an aged bottle aging funk that's good, but it's there. You can only describe it as
yeah.
it's what makes a dusty taste like Dusty's, right?
Yeah.
All right.
It's a little cheese mold, you know.
I mean, on
No
our
longer
bus tour,
sits.
thanks to AMS, it was Amsey. He brought a William LaRue Weller. I think Super Nash, or if Walker's there, or Randy, you guys all know the date on that one. But he brought it on to taste. So everybody on the bus tour got to taste that bottle, and that was fantastic. It was unbelievable. So that bottle
Are we ready to start sniffing? Start.
Well, wait, I got to do the whole thing. All right, welcome everybody to the old Louisville Whiskey Company barrel bottle breakdown. Old Louisville in Louisville, Kentucky. They are in the process of moving, but they're still at their location right now. Amin down there is fantastic. He is ex liquor store owner who was purchasing barrels, and he had so many barrels that he put them in a warehouse and then decided to make a whiskey brand. Nothing younger than 7 years. Old Louisville Whiskey is a combination of bourbons that are sometimes put in secondary finishing barrels, like used Four Roses, or used. He can put them in other brands. He's not committed to just one, and he's got some stuff that's aged 17 years. Fantastic. He's got hazmats. Everything Old Louisville Whiskey Company is a must. And then they just purchased the old Seagram's warehouse in Shively, and they are going to be moving there. And he's got just nothing but great things are going to happen at the Old Louisville Whiskey Company. And the Old Louisville Whiskey Company barrel bottle breakdown scale is as follows. Listen close, knobs. It's based off of 4 categories: the nose, or the aroma, and the body. You can give up to 4 knocks on the barrel.
Yes.
And if the taste and the finish, you can give up to 5 knocks on the barrel. But, and as I explained, a what? It's a butt up, because that's based off of me and your mother coming up with a butt up.
A butt up, not a bud up.
It's a butt up. Yes. You can just use your imagination on that, which you shouldn't do, because that's your mother.
Well, this is knobs butt up.
Yes. There you go. So that's if one of the categories, and you can only use it for one category. You can't have butt ups on all of them.
Right.
Just one. And it's got to be one of the most exceptional things it's got to be exceptional to use that. So you could get up a perfect bourbon, which the Jerry's Batch Bookers last week scored the first ever Booker's 19 of 18 that me and Super Nash did. It's fantastic. If you guys get a chance to do that Booker's, pick up that Booker's. You absolutely should pick that Booker's up. So Mom's all mad at me because I do this and I got to stop doing this. Because she said then nobody
stroking your beard.
Stroke. She's like, that's just as bad as saying or So I've been working hard not to do that, because she says,
what if I I'm going to start doing this during the podcast.
How about this? Yeah, twist the yeah. So she said that I cover my mouth and she can't hear me. So I think I've done
$1 million.
I think I've done a good job of not doing that. So we'll see. Anyways,
But your mic isn't on your face; it's right here.
no, I usually cover up my mouth, not the mic. You know. Anyways, just put it in the chat, Nash.
Yes, they're trying to get the store picked down so
Yeah,
he can get it all down.
Joe's
Two.
Beverage Warehouse out of Romeoville, Illinois.
Romeoville, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's.
All right, so well, let's start. I mean, now
I'm ready.
Did you have anything tonight off this yet?
Off this?
Yeah.
No, but I have had a glass of Knob Creek. I mean, it's only fitting.
Eric says, "Tell your wife it's yours, and you can stroke it anytime you want." Just saying.
Knob says, "Stroke it anytime you want."
That's our motto.
That's my logo. Knobs, stroke it anytime you want.
I mean, if I had Billy Idol's, not Billy Idol, Billy Squires stroke me ready queued up, that would have really worked.
Stroke me.
I don't. We should be. That's now the background music for every single time we do an old Louisville whiskey.
Every time you do this, right there. Every time you go to do it, I'm just gonna say stroke the.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, before we try this, hold on.
All right. So the nose on this,
I'm getting.
Oh my God, it's so good.
Mine's not as. I don't feel like mine's as good. I'm getting like I'm trying to see because this nose is plugged, so I only got my left nostril to work with tonight.
It's like a milk dud, a caramel chocolate. It's a milk dud.
Okay, what is like? It's almost like I'm getting a. I don't know. Maybe it's a different year. Maybe I'm a little crazy. I'm getting almost like a bitter coffee. I'm getting a little bitter on mine. And a banana, a bitter and a banana.
I could see you getting. Oh my God, mine's just pure chocolate milk dud.
As you can see, my glass fogged up, but actually blowing hot air into it changed it drastically. And I'm wondering if it was just.
No, it's true. And then you should, when you nose, you've never gone on they've never gone on a tasting tour. It's like you should also, when you breathe in, open your mouth and breathe through your mouth at the same time. Like through like your lip. You're not like, it's like so stupid.
Ooh, that gave me a good caramel. Oh, let me try that again.
No. Tiny 2025, Knobs 2024.
Yes, I'm the.
He got the used bottle. I kept the one.
I don't see milk duds. I almost am getting like a.
You don't see anything.
Okay. Fuck you.
Hey, I see some. I see some milk duds in the bottle. No wonder it smells like.
Sorry, from Knob's perspective, I don't understand the milk dud. If you want me to undumb it down for you,
I will say that
this indubitably does smell like.
Next time when you take Kane to his first movie, okay, in the movie theater, make sure that you buy yourself some milk duds. Eat the whole box and smell the box afterwards.
And don't give it to him. Eat the whole box in front of my son.
I said I didn't
Is that what
say
you did to
who.
me? Is that why
No,
I turned out
no.
like this?
I said,
Like,
get,
if we were there and said, son, I'm buying these milk duds. You're not allowed to have any. I need to eat them all to smell the box after.
I got my cool watch, but at the same time,
What does that have to do with anything?
I'm changing the subject.
Flexing on you. Look at you. This costs more than your house. Look at this. Like, why do you feel the need to flex on me right there? Why was that necessary? Check it, brand new ring.
Oh my God. Help me. That almost you just made me cough because I was laughing so hard. Oh my God. One of the guys said the potato fist.
Who said
that? EY8618 on YouTube goes, oh my God, not the potato fist. Anyways.
God. Yes.
So yes, I you can share with Ellie and Kane.
What's the not the milk duds? I'm getting Whoppers.
Okay.
I'm getting that wafer chocolate.
But I'm getting so much caramel on the nose.
I'm not getting caramel, but like that brown Nash
no
better.
Look at
more brown sugar.
No, I will say caramel, vanilla, cherry, cola, clove. I will say that opening this bottle, a lot of times you have a barrel and you smell it off the bottle, but this bottle is pure caramel. It's the most carameliest batch of Wellers I've ever had, and I love it.
And this isn't just. It's not that.
I will tell you that the 2024 was good, but I will agree with you. It's not as caramely as this. And then I get the little bit of chocolate. Then it's like a milk chocolate. That's where the milk dud comes in.
See, I'm getting a dark chocolate. That's why I almost had coffee at start, but I'm changing the coffee to be more of a bitter chocolate.
Well, listen,
it's not bitter coffee, it's bitter chocolate.
Nash is brown sugar, butterscotch, maybe custard, and a little strawberry. Very complex.
I'm not getting any fruit. I'm not getting that. A banana is the only fruit I'm getting. Mine is, but if I had to put it, it would be banana, brown sugar, and dark chocolate. Banana, sugar, dark chocolate. I can almost see a clove from John's perspective. I could kind of get that.
There's no clove on this. See, this is why the batches are so good, because they stay, you will get the cherry cola and the clove from like the store picks. And that's not a bad thing, because if I'm going to go and pick a foolproof, I don't want it to be on, I want it to be really good, but I don't want it to be on, either it's going to be the actual flavor profile on steroids or something a little bit different that's, overall.
And this may also be an inexperienced nose, because it is burning both of my nostrils.
It's 114 proof. It's not, this is not for the faint at heart. I mean, it's not 20, but I'm finding these 111, 110s, 114s that I've been tasting are just right in my wheelhouse. And then you get into the age of this. This is a 7 years, what they talk about usually with the Wellers. And that's right in my wheelhouse too. So there you go. Okay. All right, let's take a sip. This is the first. This is palate.
We're not going to do nose first?
No, we're going to we sip through and analyze, and then we go back. Oh my God. So, holy crap.
But that I taste the caramel.
Oh
butterscotch.
My God. The butterscotch on this is like a bomb.
That tasted like putting a Werther's original, a Weller's original in my mouth.
It's so good.
This is a bourbon straight out of your grandma's purse into your mouth.
God. So which grandma are we talking about?
Well, I'm no grandma.
You have two.
Mine. none of them carried that, but I'm just that's like the thing. The grandma having
That'd be out of your. This is more like what was out of your great grandma's purse. My grandma.
Sorry, I was trying to appeal to the older audiences here. Yes, but like again, it's a Weller's original. Get it? Like it's a Werther's original taste. That butterscotch, really nice.
Do you have
to
any
answer
memories
Knob's
of your
question-
great grandma?
Wait, hold on, really quick. I will get to that. To answer Martin's question, Tiny is drinking 2025, and I'm drinking 2024. Just for the record, he's asking.
For the third time.
Yes, for the third. Well, he's drinking with us too. You can't blame him.
I don't blame him. I'm like thinking that I did send him at one point. He can come on. I did send him the invitation.
I did. I will say though, I don't think I have any memories of your grandparents. I would have been too young.
Yeah,
Steph and May.
April of 2004 is when my grandma died.
So I would have been 5.
Right. I was just wondering because we did drive up there.
Like, you know what I remember? It's very weird what I remember. I remember driving up there after they died and rummaging through the house.
Well, we weren't rummaging. We were cleaning it out, and we cleaned it out and put it in storage because we were the ones.
The wicker chair in the living room, the footstool, and the like orangish yellowish display case were all from there, right?
Well, I'll get into. We're not going to get into the details of what. Yes, we got a bunch of stuff. We totally got a bunch of stuff from there of remembrance of my grandpa.
Fingers crossed when you go. That whole collection. That's coming here.
No kidding. But how are you going to get it there?
An RV and hopefully.
And hopefully by the time I'm dead, you're not there.
What? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you're someplace else.
With a bar.
Well, I promise you, if you're still in Michigan, I'm going to die like in January. So it's as cold as like a witch's tit.
Well, that's great. So when I can drive back, I have something to warm me up on the way.
What is like Natch is like computer isn't set up and I'm out on the deck. Like he's never joined us from his phone. like afterwards he's gonna join us out on the deck. All right. Anyways, I suppose he's keeping up a professional front. All right. The taste is. Let's hit this again after that.
I was like, that taste is fantastic. Like of the like I like a Knob. Like I have it right here. I have the Knob Creek on my desk. It's almost gone. I like it because it's cheap. It's affordable. It's good. But like when I taste bourbons like this, it just blows that stuff out of the water. Mine, I think, would dump if I tried that.
I sipped enough. So I'm looking at the legs as it goes.
They're so thick.
Wow.
Yeah. And
they just form on the side and they just form the full length of the glass.
Eric said his daughter said tonight that she's getting for an inheritance is bourbon and guns. That's right. 2 things they can't inheritance tax you.
There you go. It is delicious. This is like some damn good. It's the best Weller Full Proof I've had. And I don't know what it is lately. I just think either I'm just on purpose doing fantastic bourbons or on every podcast because the scores are high. And this is close to heaven. I think on this one, Super Nash, are you doing the 2025? Because the 2025 to me is probably as close to Pappy at 114 proof as, oh my God. Now that one, I got a butterscotch like cookie. Like there's a little bit of
Yeah, and you know what? That's what I was saying earlier with the wafer. There was a little on the smell. I was getting that wafer, almost like a Kit Kat,
and
like a dark chocolate Kit Kat. And now it's just adding butterscotch to it.
yeah, and then there's no chocolate at all. There's a little bit of what I like. There was a little bit of a dusty flavor to it that was there for a second.
Okay, well then help me with mine. What is the bitter I'm tasting then? I'm getting a bitter.
The bitter that you're tasting would be the tannins from the oak. So you're picking up a little bit. That's the wood. That's the wood of the barrel.
Am I just getting wood? I just getting wood then?
Yeah, that's that.
Because am I confusing the sweetness of the butterscotch?
Okay, so when you're
the wood to get
when you're talking about that usually happens in the finish after what's left is that little bit of bitterness that's there. And these are the flavors that are notorious for. It's an oak flavor, it's a tobacco flavor, it's oak, tobacco, leather, and chocolate. Now, the difference between leather, tobacco, and chocolate is negotiable because sometimes it tastes like dark chocolate, sometimes it has a tobacco flavor, and then other times so as a kid when I played baseball, I chewed on the strings of my leather glove. So that's how I know what leather has that flavor or that smell.
It's been a while since I've ate a boot. since I've gnawed on a boot. So I'm not
it's always the horse saddle when you were horseback riding.
Yeah, all those horseback lessons.
Okay, so for you, the leather flavor, the leather a lot of times comes from a leather book. Like a lot of people have a leather bound journal, and that smell or a leather bound phone case.
No, I'm not rich enough to buy a leather bound phone case. I don't have $60 to blow on a phone case.
Then what the hell are you holding up there?
Yeah, I know nothing.
But did you drip some leather smell on it, and then it's like this is leather?
Well, I'm saying I don't have any leather. I don't think there's a single animal hide in this house.
I mean, I think that you had a leather bound some kind of notebook at one point because I actually think
that was plastic made to look like leather.
Okay. What about the leather bound thing from that that big glove thing from the video game
that was plastic. That's all plastic. There was no real leather there.
Well, that's
they painted the plastic.
So those are the smells that you're going to pick up from bourbon.
Ooh, I'm getting a nice, a BP plastic, BP free on this. The nose is. Ooh, are you getting a little Tupperware? Are you getting a little Tupperware on this?
Eric said. Eric said our kids are lucky, and yes, you are lucky. It's kind of.
Well, he's got to do something nice for me eventually,
Yeah, like I don't do anything nice for you now. All I do is nice.
And that's what he calls it.
And I do it because he's not nice. His wife is nice.
That's how you make that happen.
You married the nicest woman on the planet. Thank you.
You're welcome. I did it for you, by the way.
You made a smart decision there, boy.
And it's just surprising because if the apple fell far from the tree, I really shouldn't have.
Yeah, right. So I'll tell Mom that.
Yeah, you should tell Mom that because.
Okay. This is
decision maker.
This is getting long in the tooth right here. Let's go.
Okay, I'm ready. I have all my numbers in my head already.
Every time I taste it, it tastes better.
It really is good.
All right. So we'll alternate who goes first. Out of the 4 that you can give the nose, just how I do it is I base it off of what I love. I don't ever base it off of other bourbons, and I go with what it is. If you have the best smelling bourbon you could ever smell, and then what is this to you?
It's a 2. It's not good. It's not bad. It's just bourbon.
I have to say, there's nothing. It's what I want bourbon to smell. This is what I want my dessert bourbon, weeded bourbon to smell like. It smells as close to anything caramel, milk dud, one of my favorite things. That's my favorite. I mean, you got chocolate and caramel all in it. You got a little bit of, like you said, the wafer or graham cracker or whatever. And there's
Martin
maybe
said
a
that-
little
he
bit
said
of
the
brown sugar
Baltic
there now.
Ball.
So I'm going to give it a 4.
Okay.
Next is the body. So the way I do body is based off of, you could have a really shitty tasting bourbon or whiskey, but the body still could be a 4 because it just fills your mouth with shitty tasting bourbon. It's how the body is, the oiliness of it, what it does in the glass. It definitely is a top of the line viscosity, that how it sticks to the Glencairn walls and then runs back into your back into the bourbon. And then also when it comes to me, it's mouthfeel, how much flavor's there, and then where the flavor goes, your cheeks, your roof of your mouth, under your tongue. So that's what you need from a big body bourbon. At 114, this is coming in. And it's almost perfect as far as body.
Almost.
It hits the roof of your mouth and underneath your tongue and everything everywhere. But your cheeks, it hits it, but not with the ferociousness of what it's doing everywhere else that's there. So if I could give it half, I would give this a 3.5, but I can't give half, so it's gonna be a 3.
Are we gonna do some bashes for the chat?
What do you mean?
Nash asked about his rating. What about their ratings?
What about it? Why don't you guys put it out? Okay. Oh,
They did.
sorry.
They did.
Oh,
They
okay.
both
Sorry.
gave it 4.
The nose on Martin and John's. Martin gave it a 4. Sorry about that, guys. And John gave it a 4. So we got 3 4s and a 2. Now I gave the taste or body. I gave my body a 3.
I am also going to give it a 3 because you're right. It is almost like a 3.5.
And then I see Super Nash gave it a 3. I got to get these barrel staves.
And John gave it a 4.
Gave it a 4. I'm going to have to use this and put the barrel back together. The bottom rung fell off. All right.
Been hitting it too much.
So now we go to taste.
And taste is on the 5, right? It's up to 5.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
it's a strong point of this for me.
It is. I want to give it a 5. You know, I think that's right up there with what exactly I'm looking for like taste.
Okay.
But I'm hesitant. I don't know if I want to. It's a 5, but it's not a butt up.
Well,
it's just a 5.
It's not a 6.
Yeah. It's
okay.
Just a 5.
Okay, you give it a 5. I think that's the first 5 you've ever given. I would agree with you. It's not butt up, but it's butterscotch. Now, see, I will say something. I believe if you were tasting this is a little bit better than what you have from what I have from the last one, because
Mhm.
that bottle was involved with our blind tasting. Me and Super Nash blind tasted the full line special reserve 107 12-year foolproof and CYPB. Going in, I would have said foolproof was the order. Then it would have been 107 or 12, and then 12-year, and then finished up with CYPB, and then special reserve. But CYPB won and foolproof took 2. And that's that one. I think this one might have got ahead of CYPB. So we'll see. Anyways, I'm going to give, now you get to give it, you gave it a 5, right?
I gave it a 5, but you already bashed that.
Yep, I'm going to give it a 5 also. Okay. Taste John and Super Nash. I'm giving
both 5s.
And Super Nash. All right. Finish. Now, finish to me is Super Nash likes to put the hug in the finish, like that warmth that as you drink and you swallow it, you swallow the bourbon and it goes down, and the warmth that it as it goes down that it gives you. I don't always necessarily agree with that. It's more like what's left in the back of my throat and the taste. Now, this is where, in my opinion, I gotta see how long the finish. A long finish is like 15 seconds.
This is definitely longer. Like,
It's still there. It's a long finish.
does the finish have to, like, okay, so if the finish is really long and full and all that, do you account if you like the finish or not?
The finish, okay, so the finish is one of the reason why it's a 5 opposed to a 4 is because it's kind of like if you finish up, let's say you're drinking and you have one last pour and you go upstairs and you go to bed to brush your teeth. It's like a really good finish is you still can taste that last sip. It's kind
what
of
if- what
what's
if I don't-
left. And
What if I don't like the flavor that evolves in the finish?
well, I would say that if it's a like I always will, if it's a bitter taste, I don't want bitter, I want sweet left over. So if I'm tasting a lot of wood or a lot of bitter leather or some tobacco, that's not going to give me a really, I think that you would account for the viscosity and the length are at the is what you would give 2 points for. You automatically you give, so if you think I'm on. I could call him on. No, I can't. Sorry, he's trying
Did
to
I-
call me, and that's on.
Did
Oh wait,
take
I
it
got.
for
I got to
Bonnie?
make sure that didn't cancel out. Let's make sure. Are we still recording?
YouTube is still live.
All right, good. Because sometimes a phone call will just cancel it out. Sorry, Walter. You call me on the thing because we're live on YouTube. I'll call him right after once we're done and we get off of YouTube. So I will say, oh, how did this go? Why did
What do you call it?
Oh no. Damn.
What happened? What happened?
This unplugged in the stupid. Really? The chart. Well, that's the end of the podcast. Thanks, everybody.
Wait, what happened?
The plug was unplugged, so the laptop died. That's happened before. Not anything. Okay.
Oh.
Walter's like, Walter was like, my bad. We could, yeah. Anyways, sorry about that.
So the podcast is over? It's not
No.
going to record anymore?
The actual podcast shift. Let's see if it comes.
I was like, just start it back up. Yeah.
Well, I'll
Should be able
see.
to pick up where you left off, right?
All right.
What did I give the body? Was my body a 3 or a 4? I want to say I gave my body a 4. I'm going to look really stupid if I didn't.
All right. It's not.
All good.
It's trying to come back up. All right. There we go. Let's see if it just starts recording. Hold on. It's trying to. Wait,
what
hold
the
on.
audience doesn't see is the floor just covered in wires, ready for a intoxicated man to trip over.
Okay. It says I didn't stop it yet, but let's see. Here we go. I want to see if it would be. It's recording. So there we go. It died, but it came back on, and now it's recording. It was 52 minutes, and we're like right there. Well, trust this. Oh God, trust. Oh.
Yeah, just show all of us your passcode right now. Well, there it is. Now we all have seen.
Nope.
Fully your password.
Not no more. You saw the first
Typed it
two.
right in.
That's just on my phone. Nobody's gonna try and get on my phone. Anyways,
that's true. You did not unplug anything. That's all him.
what? Okay, I think. Okay, so yes. No. Walter did not unplug anything. The phone, the computer died, and I did. Yeah, that's because at one point when I probably unplugged it when I went to put the YouTube on, stepped on the cord. That's all me. Anyways, welcome Walter for coming on. But all right, so you gave it for what did you give it for? Let's get back to this again.
Neither of us have given the finish.
Okay, and who's supposed to go first on the finish?
I don't know. You.
Probably? You went on the nose. I'm gonna taste. You went. Okay.
Yeah. So you on
finish.
I have my number.
A 2, 3, 4. I gave it a 4 out of 5. Super Nash, and what are you going to give it, Knobs?
I give it a 3, just because it leaves that bitter wood leather.
Okay, yeah, that's honest, and that's what I remember about that one. It was nowhere. Imagine if you had a little bit more sweetness and caramel involved with that, you would give it the extra one. Yeah. So yes, I agree. So talk about it. You go ahead. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, it's all right. I just was like, the finish lasts one of probably the longest finish, and that's where like it really comes in, like that 2.5, whatever. Like, but it really bumps it up just because I was tasting it all throughout you unplugging the podcast.
I can't believe it came back up and just started working again.
Yeah, it's like a power outage, you lose it a little bit, it comes right back up.
Yeah, at least they didn't hear me freaking out. It just was right back in. If we would have ignored that, it would have just been like we never ever stopped.
It's true.
All right. So what's Nash and what's John? Okay, finish 4 for John. Maybe they already did there. I'll give it 4 for John. Did Nash give his?
4. Nash
4
gave
and
it
4
as well.
All right.
Both 4.
I didn't even see that. Keyboard trying to fall off. All right. You got totals there, Super Nash? He said he'd write them down. I know my total.
I don't remember mine. That's what happens when it's gone.
All right. I mean, this foolproof was Pleasant Supplies. A pleasant surprise, and fantastic. I highly recommend anybody. This one's a good one, and that's one thing.
15.75 total. Nash said
out of 18.
I assume so.
Yeah. Okay. 15.75 out of 18, which is not, that's almost 16 out of 18. There we go. Well, there you are. The Old Louisville Whiskey Company barrel bottle breakdown of Weller Full Proof. 15.75 out of 18. There you go, everybody. I do have some real quick. I mean, I feel like what did I do? I have the information on Weller Full Proof off the website. This is kind of cool. William LaRue Weller developed his original bourbon recipe with wheat rather than rye. Bottled at the same 114 proof, the spirit was when it entered into the barrel. This non-chilled filtered wheated bourbon forgoes chill filtration to preserve all the naturally occurring residual oils and flavors that occur during the distillation and aging process, potentially making it appear cloudy at cold temperatures. This bourbon balances a rich mouthfeel with robust notes of vanilla and oak, a whiskey that satisfies and demands the non-chilled filter whiskey enthusiast honor the man who made wheated bourbon legendary. There you go, Weller Full Proof. One thing now, getting off that subject real quick before we finish up, before we finish up on the audio, because we're getting a little bit long. We're almost at an hour. I'm gonna go back to
Knob. It's long when it's with Knob.
Tiny
Knobs
16,
makes it
John
long.
17, Knobs 14, and Super Nash 16. There you go. That is the thing, right?
I'd love to see, someone needs to start opening up like a Excel spreadsheet with everyone's ratings throughout the podcast. Just when a podcast happens, you plug in the numbers so you can see, you can look back like, oh, like this is the highest one you've ever gave, or everyone kind of liked this one more than in this one.
Well, put it this way. When you're trying to batch it out, that's one thing, but this is for the brand, 15.75, because there was a single barrel, two 2025s and a 2024, which gives a version of everything, but it's still, it hangs in there as it's just a great, great bourbon. The other expressions, 107.
How much does this go for? Like,
I think it was, I want to say $79.99 was for the full proof this year. That's not that bad of a price. Buffalo, the other like 12 is like $59.99, but I could be, John picked up that single barrel, and that should be right in the there I go. Stroke. He's gonna say it. I started doing it. There you go.
Man.
No stroke in that beard.
The 4 times I've done this behind you while you're barrel bashing.
Was I stroking? No.
No, I know, but I was doing it for you.
Oh, you were bringing it on as far as that goes. All right.
Knobs is stroking it.
All right. So I was going to bring up a point. There's a lot of points I was going to bring up, but I forgot what the point was.
Yeah, that usually happens when you start stroking it.
Yeah. Randy, we're not talking secondary. 150 for full proof is not the Buffalo Trace. I mean, it's not. I believe even the 12 years of Pappy Van Winkle is like $100, and then the 15 years like 190. I mean, we're not talking when it comes to Weller and Buffalo Trace. MSRP is so reasonable, and that's Ohio. That's what we get here. So we always pay MSRP.
Before we end the podcast too, we have to give a Knobs on Ice.
Yeah.
Review.
So yeah, you should.
Now it wasn't a lot of big ice cubes anymore because they've been melting over the whole podcast, but there's still little ones. And there was water in it, so it did proof it down, which, if I'm not mistaken, proofing it down a little bit with water does bring out more of the flavor sometimes.
Yeah, oh no, you're not mistaken at all. One of the things they do on all the tours when you're doing it, they put a little drop of water.
Yeah, water, yeah. Because it just
But
brings out a lot more of the flavor, correct? Am I correct?
I will never ever on the rocks is something, it chills the whiskey right away. And if you put it on ice and you drink whatever, it takes a while for the water to get in there. So,
But this has a little water at the bottom already. That's what I'm saying.
right, I'm gonna drop a little bit in there too, and then
It actually, for this one, it accentuates the bitterness. It pulls more of the oak out for me.
there you go.
That oaky, which I'm not, but makes it. Knobs on Ice is great. Martin says this little segment, but it makes it a lot smoother. Just
Easy.
like going down.
Don't say
Easy.
smooth.
It's-
Lot more
it
easy. We've talked about this.
Makes it as easy as your,
Yeah.
high school prom date.
Whatever, Johnny LaRue.
Johnny LaRue.
I knew that's just that's for somebody. Oh, I almost did it. That's for somebody.
Good one, Pippin.
Well, you would know Johnny LaRue. You should watch the John Candy special on Netflix. It's fantastic.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's fantastic, and then you'll know who Johnny LaRue was because that was one of his characters on Second City.
But this is another thing. The Knobs on Ice take. The finish is a lot less of the bitterness. I think it actually improves the finish, but slightly, very slightly
brings
goes
out
down
some
the
oak.
taste.
That I tend to, so like that's like it brings out the oak to me is that's a bourbon taste. Because
I've had that oak before, and it's not always this bitter. I'm just saying that this bottle that I have is a little bit more bitter than others I've tasted. And Martin's dying over there.
Yep.
We're gonna get to the after show, and he's just gonna be wheezing. I did make you wheeze today.
Oh, you did. Oh my God. Yes, that 100%. All right. So that brings us to the end of this podcast. When Knobs comes on, from now on, one of his things is going to be putting whatever bourbon that we're tasting on ice. And I recommend anybody who likes whiskey on the rocks or bourbon on the rocks. It's like put a little sifter off to the side, and then taste it. Neat. And then once you've got the taste of how it was been presented in the bottle. Yeah, exactly.
It's your prom date is killing Martin. I'm glad I got you with that one.
Yeah. So once you put it on the rocks, then put it on the rocks, because it definitely, especially in the summertime. I don't know how much on the rocks I do in the winter, because on the rocks in the winter, now it could be a good thing to do that at Christmas time. I've got all different kinds. I got the wedge where you
are we gonna do a wassail podcast this year on Christmas?
Well, if you come home.
If I come home,
yeah.
It'd be more so I make my batch here, you make your batch there.
I can't wait till you come home and we do a podcast live from the studio again.
We'll talk about that after the.
I just have to move this whole setup right here into the corner and put you there.
Convince Mom to babysit my son the whole week, and sure, I'll come up whenever you want.
She will. Tell her whatever week
won't.
Oh my God, you schedule it. She'll do it.
Okay.
So
and then buy me a second car.
That's never freaking happening. That's for sure. Buy you a second car.
Well, Ellie has to get to work somehow.
There's a bus. You've already proved that. Oh.
I almost spit some bourbon out, but you saved it. As long as it goes back in the glass, it's still good to go down.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Everybody on YouTube and Facebook, hang on. I'll give you the code to come in and join us. But as far as on the audio, thanks everybody for joining us. Thanks for working through the power outage. And then also know that, we're on. How do I even do that? Okay, so that was the wrong. What would you say? Transition right there. Not a good.
Why should I? God damn, Martin.
Oh my God, I need a cigar.
I was like, they didn't spit in the 1920s?
All right, everybody. www.scotchybourbonboys.com. Check us out for all that swag and information. And then also make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, X, or TikTok. And then all the major podcast formats, Apple, iHeart, Spotify, any other ones. If you're listening or watching, make sure that you subscribe or leave good feedback, or also become a member. That's really kind of cool. I don't know if there was any super chats tonight on YouTube, but if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you do a super chat. And then also remember, good bourbon equals good friends, good family, and good times. Make sure you drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive. And make sure you live your life uncut and unfiltered. And let's see. All right. That actually worked. Here we go. Our theme song will play. Thank you, AI.
Boots on the floor, working hard all day till you can't no more. Life rolls on, but the choice is yours. How you play it out when you walk through that door. One bottle, one drink, one pour. That's what the Scotchy Bourbon Boys got in store. Tuesdays, Thursdays, come pour up a seat. We'll taste through the whiskey on the rocks and leaves. Bourbon Scotch or a good old ride. Japanese, Irish, yeah, we'll tell you why. So wherever you're sipping, near or far, tune in with us from your home or your car. One bottle, one drink, one pour. That's a podcast you've been looking for.
All right, everybody. We stopped recording, and I will get you guys real quick.
God damn.
Yeah,
I felt like a
that's the
40-minute ending song.
Hey, it's 2 minutes, and at 1:30 I cut it off. So
cut it off now.
No, I like the music. I like it. I like that song.
Okay, I'm not saying that's even a bad AI song. I'm not saying that.
I wrote it.
Did Mom write that?
No,
you wrote that. Mom didn't write that.
No. Here's how it went. I wrote it, then I gave it to ChatGPT to write it as a song, and then I gave it to what is it? Oh, that's the wrong. Okay, then I gave it to Suno to do it.
Suno.
So it was like to write it and then run it through ChatGPT. That program is amazing.
Sure. Yeah, I will say
for somebody who can't write. It actually, I mean, if I'm not going to say that if I had writing talent that I would like not write my own posts, but I'm just like, write this to sell more bottles of our barrel pick. And it's like, it just does it. It's like I'm writing stuff nobody's buying. It's like I sold 13 bottles off the chat.
Yeah, but the issue is that like every 12 and 13-year-old is also using it to pass all their classes.
Okay, so AI is going to basically with giving it to the whole population to use. Then you have to. It's just going to make it's going to be how smart you are on how you use it. Everybody will be. You know what I'm saying? You actually have to take. You still just. I've always said that
the bubble's about to pop. They're running out of money.
Who is?
ChatGPT. The business model doesn't make enough money to support the energy costs, so they run almost completely on investors pumping more money into them. And this is a very common practice within Silicon Valley. Within the next decade, they will go bankrupt. They may get bought by someone else, but like it's just not a usable business model, even with the government contracts. Did you hear what happened with the lawyer recently?
No.
A big legal case.
What happened?
What's up?
Super Nash. Talk about using your clout. I haven't even shared it to everybody else, but I shared it to you initially, and so that allowed you in right away.
Well, I just used the code that you sent me earlier this afternoon.
Of course, you're a Scotchy Bourbon Boy. You get the codes.
Oh yeah.
What is it?
Yeah, another reason I didn't come on tonight is because I woke up Wednesday morning. You probably can't see it right here, but my eyelids and under pockets of my eyes both filled up with fluid.
Oh,
from hitting your head.
Is it from
he thinks it's maybe something from that, but he thinks that I also might be having an allergic reaction to one of the medicines that they gave me. And so,
Walter's like, share it.
Yeah, so it's like
they're yelling at you.
Anyway, so yeah, my eyes were like half swollen shut. You know, they've come down during the day because of this new medicine that he's given me and stuff. But that was another reason.
On that, you didn't mess up your surgery, did you, when you fell?
No, I'm good.
That's so funny.
I didn't even have a heart episode when I fell. Believe it or not. Did you kill that bottle? It's sad.
Oh my god! I made a freaking monster.
Yeah, you are.
Kill the bottle. There was like this much left.
Hey Walker, way to get on quicker than Randy and oh, there's Walter. Nope, John. We're gonna have a blast tonight. I'm ready.
I'm gonna kill this bottle too after this. Knobs is out for blood.
Hey, John.
Going on, super fall down guy.
Super fall down guy. Here, I'm gonna grab another ice.
What do we got? I want Walter on. That's for sure.
Well, I wouldn't grab another cigar because I just lit this one.
You're so you have to back those. You have not backed off.
I know. I need this heart monitor to get the full me. I don't need it. No imperfections. You know what I'm saying?
What? Quit smoking cigars for the rest of your life?
No, we'll find out what they got to say after they get the readings after 30 days. But I'm going to do exactly what I've done, you know, and let them be for sure.
Hey,
you know
Walter.
what I'm saying?
Quit smoking cigars for the rest of your life? What's the point of living?
I know. He's so down on me.
I am.
He won't even let the doctors, you know, do what they need to do and, you know, like see everything for real. I don't want to hide no shit and say, hey, you know, I've been smoking like 2 or 3 cigars, you know, 4 or 5 a week, and then do this heart monitor thing and quit for 30 days. It's like, oh, well, you didn't smoke a cigar all month. So that's probably the problem. I want him to know if while I am smoking cigars, if I'm having that little heart episode. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Anyways,
maybe right before I go on the doctors, I smoke a fat stogie right before. just so they know, I'm stress testing my blood pressure.
I'm going for a stress test and one of those dye echocardiogram MRIs.
You should ask if you could smoke in the MRI machine.
No, you got to get on a. Hey, Nash, you got to get on a
so
treadmill.
where's Walter?
Yeah, I know. I know, John.
But where are you?
So not forward to it.
I'm in the car.
Yeah.
You're driving?
Driving.
So I can't ask you what you're sipping on.
Oh, you can actually. It rhymes with whiskey.
And chief and chief.
Yes, whiskey chief.
Yeah, Walter.
Yes.
I don't know if you remember what we talked about when me and Jeff were up there last month, but I've got what you talked about sitting at my house, and I need to ship it to you. Do you remember?
We've talked about a lot of things.
Yeah. One thing you complimented me on having when me and Jeff showed up there. Me, Jeff, and Rachel. Okay.
Good looks, charm, personality.
I can't ship
Why
you my
are you talking about my wife?
Ultra monitor.
But actually, no. I've got your cigar humidor.
Oh,
Your
that's
travel
right. Yes, we did discuss that. That's
Yes,
right.
we
I
did.
forgot. Thank you for reminding me.
Yes, I've got it here. It's been sitting here for a couple of weeks. I just need an address so I can go ahead and send it up to you. So
Okay, we'll get that.
You can, just give it to Jeff and Jeff will message it to me.
Perfect.
Yeah. I've been wanting to get it to you. It's sitting in there on my desk, and I look at it just about every day. It's like, geez, I need to get in touch with Walter. I need to get this thing up to him. You're gonna love it.
I love it. Thank you so much. That's awesome.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, and you do so much for us, brother. It's just
I'll
a
stop.
small token of my appreciation.
I called tonight. I was interrupting the show. I should have known that it was show night, but I thought all day was Friday since I woke up this morning, and so. But anyway.
Oh yeah.
I was calling Tiny to go, Tiny, did I do something? I haven't heard from you in a while, man. Like,
No,
I'll be right back, guys.
no, you didn't do anything. Actually, I did send I did send you the link on Facebook through the messenger. I actually will always send you the link. Now
good.
You got it directly on this, which is whatever, but I always send it to you because we always at the start of every podcast we start off with doing the whiskey thief thing.
Yep.
Well, and I saw you at Bourbon on the Banks, and then we were trying to reconnect, and then just suddenly the whole event was over, and it was like, where'd they go? And I just missed you guys. So
Yeah, it's just the end of Bourbon on the Banks was interesting. That's for sure.
yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
we actually, so we the Thursday we're at your place, and then when everybody kind of booked from there, we went over to see Dave at the House of Commons. House of Commons.
House of Commons.
Yeah, we went there, and
yeah.
we stayed there till like 1:30 on Thursday, and then Saturday.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
And Roxy was primed. And we had a damn good time. And then Friday we went there too, and she was like, I took her home, and Nash had just gotten there, but then we went back there again, and I think we were there till like quarter
2 o'clock.
Yeah, 2 o'clock. So then Saturday we went out to dinner after the thing, and we were there, and me and Nash were like, we're fried.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So I think I was
Walter, thank you for letting me come over Saturday night. That was great meeting a lot of your classmates and your family.
Oh, that was awesome. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, you guys on Saturday night, you had the thing out at Whiskey Thief, right?
Yeah, the College of Architecture. Yeah.
Yep. And we wanted to go, but I mean, I swear to God, we were burned out. I think we were back at the house like 9 o'clock, and we were just out.
Yeah.
I'm getting old, Walter.
Well,
Period. What do you guys think of the new shelf?
Oh,
I like them.
Yeah, definitely.
It was a roadside find.
No way.
Yeah, so it was on the long country road that everyone goes 90 on. And like it wasn't near a house. It was just put on the side of the road with a sign that said free, and it's all glass and glass shelves. Yeah, and those are the light bulbs that were in it. They came with.
No way.
It's a dangerous
That's
pickup,
cool.
man, if they're coming by you that fast.
I know it was. Yeah, it was a dirt road. I had to like park in the tall grass.
So
And load it in.
So Walter, Seth is my son. We call him Knobs on the podcast because he loves Knob Creek.
That's not the only reason.
No, he needs to meet Kelly. He needs to meet Kelly because Kelly makes good gin, and she loved gin, but we've converted him to bourbon.
I'm reformed. What do you mean? I don't like gin anymore.
No, but you would like
How
Kelly.
can you like gin with this in your
you
hand?
can like both. You can like both.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to give up one for the
But
other.
I'm not pouring gin on the rocks. I'm not a fucking lunatic. I was putting gin in mixed drinks before
but
this.
Kelly makes gin. You can drink neat, right, Walter?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a talented gin.
You've converted me.
Yes, she is.
She's made.
I'm done with you.
She's made.
By the way,
gin
you really
I
didn't
like.
have to tell me. You didn't really have to tell me this was your son. It's the family resemblance is pretty apparent, actually.
Yeah, that's what. And then
parent, get it? A parent.
Yes, I did. And then he has the hair I used to have.
That's a dad joke. You know when a normal joke. You know what makes a normal joke a dad joke?
What?
When it becomes apparent.
Oh my God. That's hilarious.
So
thank you.
So
I'll be here all night.
Hell yeah.
Here all night.
I gotta grab him from Traverse City, Michigan, and drag him to Whiskey Thief so he can meet you guys. I was telling him about
that'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
Now that we've converted him, brought him on he comes on like once every other month or whatever. I've got him stocked up. But
I try to be once every month.
Yes, but
Hey Seth.
Mm-hmm.
Seth, I'd like to cut you in on an idea I have.
Hit me
We're
with
gonna start the Jenny Bourbon Boys.
Jenny Bourbon Boys.
Yeah.
That's the sequel to the Sketchy Bourbon Boys.
I could get my
Sketchy
wife
Bourbon
in.
Boys.
I can get my wife in on it. She likes gin.
That's like our other name is Risky Thief. I don't know if I've told you that before. Risky Thief. Yeah.
That's like our second name, Sketchy Bourbon Boys.
Yeah, the Sketchy Bourbon Boys. That's right.
Sketchy Bourbon Boys. Yeah. And Sketchy Bourbon Boys and Risky Thief. I think that's a perfect podcast.
Oh yeah, that is for sure.
we need
Walter,
Yes,
do you have anything new coming out for the holidays?
Oh, we do actually. So we're getting ready to do our anniversary barrels. I figured you guys would be in town by now, honestly, but
So we're gonna be in town
and
scheduled in town the week of December. Now it could be something in between, but December, is it 13th, guys? 14th,
Yeah,
13th and 14th.
14th.
Now,
After the party, yeah.
we're kind of racing down to Maker's Mark because I've got an ambassador tour. But after that, on the 13th, then we're staying at the Trail Hotel. But we'll definitely contact you to come see you either in
That'd be great.
Louisville.
Yeah.
Probably I'm going to go with Louisville.
I'm bringing my
December
wife
13th.
down that weekend too, Walter, so you can meet her.
Nice. And maybe your guy can bring. I felt bad because we couldn't reconnect because of the stag.
Oh, you're talking
The
about
Stag.
CT with the bottle of Stag?
Yeah. I felt like that seemed like I wasn't appreciative because I was totally appreciative. But like I said, bourbon on the banks, somehow it was like it was a bad ending to that. It wasn't a bad ending. It was like just what's the word? Abrupt. Yeah.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
suddenly it was over, and I'm like, wait, where are these guys?
Yeah.
And CT was going to give me the stag, which was very generous, but I didn't want to think that I wasn't appreciative because it was.
Yeah. Hopefully, we hadn't talked to him yet about the Christmas weekend, but hopefully, him and Rachel will be able to come down with us too. They should be off that weekend.
You're going to be here the 14th. 14th?
Yeah, on Sunday. We'll just hit it.
The 13th, Saturday the 13th.
And then
our Christmas party is Friday the 12th.
And then Saturday the 13th, and then the 14th on Sunday, we'll that would be probably the morning, get up there in Louisville, and then when we're done there, we'll all head home.
Gotcha.
Now he might
I thought we were staying till Monday and not heading home till Monday.
If you want to make those plans, but we don't got reservations there. We just have them on Saturday.
Well, we
night.
can make them somewhere else.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
My sales
Frankfurt then.
My sales rep just went 10 more days on vacation, and I always try and keep about a month, like a month less vacation that she takes. So I got another 10 days.
There you go.
No comparison.
I knew we could work this thing out.
Walter, is there anything that you would like to try that you don't have?
Tasty sauce, all under 500 calories.
You mean
New fresh thick mayonnaise. Subway.
I just had so many.
wine.
I had so many inappropriate answers to that question. Pop in my head.
Said whiskey
Hey,
wine.
Walter,
That was a
Walter,
good
That's why I
call,
said
Walter.
I don't know if you've seen this, but November 15th is the Crystal Glencairn Club tasting at my house up here in Ohio.
Oh wow, I have one of those.
You do, and you're every year. Everybody who has a Crystal Glencairn is invited for that. So, if you want to bring you and your wife, we have a great place up here, Gervasi. You can
November
stay.
15th.
Yeah, November 15th is a
There
Saturday.
is no room at Gervasier.
No, well,
So
I have
don't
other
be
places.
offering.
I could tell other places. Actually, there could be room because if he does, I'll just go there and let him know.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, Jeff's got a little pool there.
Yeah, just like there was no room at the Trail Hotel, and we got 2 rooms now.
But it's same thing.
Well, good. Then give me a room at Gervasier because I've been trying to get one. And when I clicked back on it, it said sold out.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
that's
see
the
what I
same
can
thing.
do.
Same thing, Randy, with Christmas is it was sold out, but then I told them who I was and who I was associated with, and got me and my wife one for 2 nights there.
Awesome.
Well, the computer doesn't listen to that.
Yeah, you got
I'd actually have to talk to a human being for that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, call Randy. They'll put you there. But Walter, if you're invited up. I understand
right.
you're a
Thank
busy
you.
man also.
Well, no, but thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting on an answer, Walter,
On things I haven't tried,
that you would like to try. Anything you want to
what I'd
try
like to try?
that I might possibly have.
I think you mentioned German whiskey.
Yeah, I actually found 5 more bottles of that German rye when I moved to Tennessee this week. So I'll grab you one if you want it.
There you go.
So also, Walter, at the tasting that I'm doing, the tasting will consist for the Glencairn Club members, Knob Creek 21 and 2016 Booker's Rye.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Plus another 2 I haven't determined yet.
You want me to determine one for you?
We can talk about that later.
I just picked up 2 pretty good bottles.
Did you pick up 2 more? Did you pick up 2 more cathedrals?
No, I've just got 3 of those.
What, you have the cathedral?
I got 3 of them.
Yeah, I got the cathedral. Randy Prassy, that was my birthday present. Because
here's one of my favorite bottles ever.
What is it?
Augustine.
It's the Saint. And I just picked up a Mr. Sam today.
No idea what that is.
Well,
so the cathedral is the Notre Dame deal, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
This one, Randy.
Cathedral. This is a cathedral.
Yep. Randy.
That's crazy.
Randy knew the story because when I was at Kentucky Bourbon Festival, I was in line and somebody was like recognizing me as Tiny.
Cut it. Oh, is that the cut in front of?
And then he cut in front of me. The guy behind me went up and bought the last bottle. And I was just like, you just skipped me. I was in line just because I talked to somebody doesn't. And so I went up there and he walks away with one and I didn't get one. So I told Randy about it and I was like, I wanted to kill him, but I didn't.
Yeah, you put a curse on him.
Yeah, but I didn't.
See what you got,
festival. And then Randy at Bourbon on the
blew
Banks.
the electrodes off my heart monitor.
Yeah, Bourbon on the. he like presents me this. It's signed by Steve Nally, and it says "Happy Birthday, Jeffrey."
Dad, I'm gonna be honest with you. I want to try a little bit of that whenever you.
It's gonna be it's only
because that's a once in a lifetime try right there.
Oh yeah,
because there were only so many bottles made from that 300-year-old oak.
Well, and then when is the next time a building's gonna burn down that's 300-year-old oak?
No, this is explain it.
It wasn't from the burnt oak timbers. They had to find 300-year-old oak trees to make the new timbers out of. So with the leftover wood, they made barrels from that 300-year-old oak that they made the new
that they freshly cut.
So they burned down, and when they were rebuilding, they had to find similar trees.
300-year-old oak trees.
They had to be that tall to have the cathedral. To rebuild it, you needed the length, and those trees.
Which isn't that length not common anymore?
No, it's
because
not. It's rare.
We've deforested enough where we don't really have 300-year-old oaks
in France they do.
So I'm gonna start the conspiracy theory right now on the Scotchy Bourbon Boys deal that Bardstown Bourbon Company was behind the burning down of
You're awful.
Very good point. And very
I think they did it in whiskey service. Right there, in the service of the whiskey. Bardstown Bourbon Company went to France and they burnt down Notre Dame.
And they did it. I thought that there was bourbon poured on that fire because it seemed to burn way faster than it should have.
If we kept the record, there had to be somebody from Bardstown that was visiting there.
They did not.
Yes.
Walter.
Instead of calling us truthers, we're going to call us proofers.
They did not. They did not go over there. They sent the Knights Templar over on their behalf.
Yes,
That could have been. It could have been.
And I'm a
They-
proofer.
They assess. I like the proofer.
Yeah, proofer.
Earth's not flat, but it's filled with whiskey.
Yeah.
The Sketchy
A
Bourbon
proofer.
Boy proofers.
Walter,
I mean,
can you see my
wait,
camera?
Proofers.
Listen, I get that bourbon is down. I get that the market's down or whatever. But to go to these links, to go and burn down a cathedral just so you can put out some bottles.
Yeah, but in defense,
I don't know, man.
Walter, in defense of Bardstown Bourbon Company, they did it in France, so no big deal.
Well, there you
That's
go.
true,
There you
yeah.
go. There you go.
Walter, can you see your phone?
Yes.
This is the one I'm going to get you.
See, now there's we're not going to Germany to burn stuff down. We're
No. They would get it.
We already did that back in
Is
the
there
40s.
anything?
Germans
Is
fight
there
with guns.
anything left to burn down in Germany?
They've rebuilt it.
nothing
There is
300
now.
years old for sure.
We rebuilt it.
Yes, we did, and we still
I
have
want,
lots
I want a piece of the Berlin Wall in my barrel.
Yes, exactly. Are you guys not outraged that Bardstown Bourbon Company burned down Notre Dame? I'm outraged.
Damn.
Well, I haven't tasted the bourbon yet, so after that I'll decide.
Yeah.
What kind of assholes go and burn down a cathedral so they can make their whiskey? Come on.
Hold on a minute. Aren't the Pritzker families, aren't they big investors in Bardstown?
Yes.
Yeah, motherfucker's the governor of Illinois.
There you go. That's
See?
what I'm
Oh,
talking about.
shit.
There you go.
Thank
They
you.
know how to break
Thank you,
down.
John.
And
John's from
They're
Chicago.
with the Clintons. Yeah, they're in with the Clintons.
Oh,
the Clintons
God.
are part
Wait,
of it.
Trump right now is tearing down a whole wing of the White House. Who's getting in on taking
Oh
some
my
of that
God.
oak?
Yeah, 47
yeah.
East Wing bourbon. We need
Yeah,
to
the
make some
East Wing
barrels.
bourbon.
The East Wing bourbon.
Seth, I actually
Knobs.
purchased 3 truckloads of the oak
This is for you.
out of the East Wing, and they're on my way to my house for barrels.
Okay,
So
that's
you were talking
awesome.
to him, you're like,
Call
hey, you
it-
guys
call
need
it
a stamp.
Ballroom
Who's that
bourbon.
for?
And I was like,
You
oh,
know-
That's for Knobs.
You know how
just
you
like
know
rub
how
in, and
old
you're like, hey, what are you doing here? I was
the
like,
East Wing
so,
is, right?
all right, you need more
114 years
Yeah,
old.
100
we all take our tastes, our shots.
Yeah,
Where's that coming from?
It's flush.
the East
You're
Wing of the
continuing
White
doing your
House.
talking, and you're like, oh, it's 140 proof. And I was like,
Matt, you're talking over us.
There you go.
Well, yeah,
I
Walter.
didn't have no clue.
Sorry, fellas.
No, not you. Matt was having a side conversation. We couldn't hear anything.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, but no,
I can't even
think
see
I
him, but I
would,
can
I
hear
would
him.
love a White House bourbon.
There is. I mean,
There is.
I mean,
Well, I mean, from
No,
Log
the
still,
now.
Log still
from
made
barrel
a
from the
47. And then there's also the 45, 47 bourbon. There's a bunch of bourbons from
I'm
there.
just saying, not from the East Wing oak
Yeah.
boards.
Yeah.
Trump should do it. Trump should do it himself and call it, a Monica Lewinsky Special Reserve.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Who would want to swallow that one? I don't know.
Definitely not
Oh my
her.
God,
Monica doesn't swallow, we know.
Oh my gosh, yeah. God, that is so.
I mean, shit, dude. Maybe they need to take a piece of the East Wing and throw it in these bottles like a little mini stage. Hey, flavor it a little bit.
Mini state.
Yeah. What's this? No, don't mind the asbestos. This is pretty good.
Lewinsky Special Bourbon.
Yeah. This one's a little bit. It's got a little cream.
Wait,
brulee.
no. Lewinsky. No. Lewinsky bourbon cream.
notes of cream and God.
I hope the fuck none of us are going to get
Oh
Clinton
my
over here.
God. Where the hell did we
You guys
go?
are sick.
Lewinsky
So would
bourbon.
that be hillbilly whiskey then?
Look at Walter's actually at Whiskey Thief. He's in Louisville, man. There's the fans.
Oh yeah.
And he's muted, so we can't hear you, Walter. You're
No,
muted.
I went
knows.
I went
He's
coast to
alerted on
coast
purpose.
tonight. I went coast to coast. I went from the Franklin County location to the Louisville location.
Hell
Look at
yeah.
this. We got look at this beautiful stage we got behind us
nice.
here. Yeah.
Man, that is awesome.
So we got some jazz happening.
Tonight?
Hey, how's
Oh,
it
yeah,
going?
you do that on Thursday night.
We do, yeah.
Yeah.
I love
Look at
that.
these guys, musicians. We got musicians here.
Hey, cheers, guys.
They're in
Cheers,
Ohio
Cheers.
and all kinds of places. Yeah, it's a perfect
South Carolina,
Chicago,
South
South Carolina,
Chicago.
Chicago.
I just moved to Knoxville.
Michigan,
Knox Vegas.
Arizona.
Vegas, baby.
Yeah.
Nice. I didn't know you moved to Knox Vegas.
I started work here Monday.
Right on. I like Knoxville actually.
Well, come on down when Kentucky's playing Tennessee in basketball and laugh at us as you beat us.
Well, football
haven't
is a
even-
different story. That happens this weekend.
Dad, I haven't even told you about this yet, even. But
So Walter, real quick,
Mm.
if you come up, the cathedral will be part of the tasting.
I don't think I want to be part of this conspiracy theory.
Yeah. Everybody that drinks.
Yeah, they might be part of the deal.
Yep.
Yeah. Seth, Knobs, what were you saying?
I was saying that whenever my one or potentially two kids are old enough and I can start training a new place, I was thinking about going to Iron Fish, maybe trying to get into the business
Get into the business? Yeah.
of distilling and
I mean,
not many people have the opportunity of having it in their backyard, you know.
yeah.
I don't know what.
12 minutes
You
away.
need to move to Tennessee. We got a lot of them.
So,
Yeah.
so Walter, here's a question. So the people, Walter, the people that
Yeah.
live by Whiskey Thief, do they visit often?
The people who do what?
That live in the neighborhood right by you guys, do they visit often?
You know, not as much as you think.
Okay.
Is it just too like? Because for me, Iron Fish is in my backyard. That's the distillery. It's 10 minutes away.
Yeah.
Right there. I only really go for like anniversaries or when he's in town, or I don't go every weekend. I just don't have the income for a $13 drink every weekend. When, as you can see, whiskey's free if you just have the right friends
And parents.
And parents.
and parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where do you live? Where is Iron Fist?
Thompsonville, Michigan.
Oh, Michigan. Okay, gotcha.
He's right outside. He's right outside of Traverse
right outside
City.
of Traverse City. Yep. So northern Michigan, like far away from Detroit.
And leave it to me, Walter. It's just kind of like I've heard of Iron Fish. I tasted a little bit a couple of years ago. It was whatever, but all of a sudden I'm just like, well, every time I go visit them, I'm like, that's 10 minutes from your house. Let's go. So now we met everybody, and they're doing some really good stuff. They've got some, Mad Angler is they got some good marketing and everything. So, so I kind of introduced them to them.
This is their God, it's a Japanese name. Mizunara oak barrel they just put out.
Yeah.
And that's only for the club members. And God, it's a 133 proof.
Nice.
Take a look at the label there.
Wow.
Delicious. And Mad Angler is a local poet, which they base their.
Well, that's the local the writer up there is a fisherman, and then they call it the Mad Angler, and they keep producing different stuff up there. As far as it's good marketing, the guys are and the whiskey's decent. But
I went to their last event, and they have him there reading poetry because that's what he writes, poetry. So they have him there, and it was so funny because I met him without knowing I met him. I was waiting in the line to get into the event because you got your name there. You get a ticket. You go pick up your bottle, which is the bottle I picked up. and he was like, "I'm so sorry. Can I cut in front of you?" And I was like, "Sure. I'm not doing anything. You know, my wife and son are getting dinner at the the main
Restaurant.
place," and I'm like, "Sure, go ahead." And then they're like, "And now to read poetry is the bad." He's like shaking my hand, talking to me, and it's like, "Now to read poetry, the bad angler." And he walks up. I'm like, "Oh my god, it's that guy! That guy I just let cut in front of me."
Hey, so Walter, now that you have the jazz artists there, you should be doing special releases of Whiskey Thief single barrels with the jazz, each one doing the different jazz artists.
I agree. You're right.
Have a really deep one for the bass guy.
Man, take a picture of those guys and put that on a label. That'd be cool. With the
Oh,
lights
yeah.
in the background.
That's a cool idea.
Yeah.
That looks like a gin and tonic.
Definitely exciting. Bourbon and club soda.
Ooh, yeah.
Bourbon and
Knobs.
soda.
I bought 6 bottles today. I bought 4 bottles of Blanton's. That one right there.
I envy you. I would
Well,
Well,
love
do you see which one I bought though? Look at it.
single barrel, got the little horse on
50
top.
milliliter.
Yeah, but look at how small it is.
Yeah, the little mini Blanton.
At that point, it's basically a potion from a video game.
Those are the,
Yeah.
those are the
Down.
ponies, man.
They had 50 of these,
Wow,
which is a lot for a single store.
if I had
Well-
those way back in the early 80s at the football game, I never would have shoved all those little Miller ponies up my sleeve.
Up
I
your
was
what?
going to say you shoved them up somewhere else. Now shove them up and say, bro.
Yeah,
Damn
to-
it, Joe.
to get those in- To get those in today, you'd have to shove them up someplace else.
Yeah, Walker's
Hey, John,
got some
what
too.
high school do you think I went to?
Well, somewhere where the prom date was easy. That's all I know.
So-
Was this the name
And
one from the
Walker-
movie Porky's?
Oh my God!
Walker, you'll appreciate this. I picked up my 2 bottles of iconic rye, Amberana rye that Matt would love.
Okay.
But they've dropped a whole bunch of Amberana rye store picks now down here.
What company is that?
So Walter, last question. What's your when's Whiskey Festival, a Whiskey Thief Festival?
I don't know.
You're not sure?
You said Saturday.
This Saturday?
the 10th anniversary, right?
Yeah.
This Saturday?
Yeah.
What time?
What time can you be here?
It's all
I've got to
day.
be in Cleveland. I'm in Cleveland at 9. So I could probably be there by 3.
I'd love to be there, but Walter, I'm headed to Martinsville, Virginia tomorrow. Me and my older brother, we're headed to the races for the weekend in Martinsville. NASCAR, trucks, the Xfinity, and the Cup race, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Been on a bucket list for both of us for about 30 years. So.
Yep. Seriously, I will come up. I can be back to Knoxville by 11, which means I could be there by 3:30 at the latest. What time is it going to be? Noon?
Oh,
He said as soon as you get there.
bad connection. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you now, but you're frozen.
It's Wi-Fi.
We hear you.
Yep. Yeah, we can hear you good.
Ah.
There we go. Now we can see you. You're live.
There we go. Okay.
So what time does it start?
Why does Tiny look so sad?
Because I just realized that it was this weekend.
It's okay.
But they can't
dude.
make
It's
it, and I
okay.
can.
It's okay. Anybody who wants to come is welcome, and if you can't, I get it. It's no problem. It's all good.
I just wish
What time does it start?
Perfectly seated.
When you get there,
That's what I told you.
anytime after
5:30. 5:30.
Oh, okay. So if I'm there by 4:30 or 5, I'm okay?
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay.
and that's why I
Tiny,
look
just get in the car, Tiny. Come on, baby.
Do I need to buy a ticket like I did last time, or do you have
No,
do you have a place
I
for me?
got you. I got you covered.
I need
I'll
to
be
talk
there,
my
my
brother
friend.
into skipping the Xfinity race and us driving up there. It ain't but just a couple hours away.
5, let's see, 6, 7. I could be there by 7. I just have to stay the night.
I got a spot for you, Tiny. If you need a spot, I got you a spot.
Oh, you really do?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, sleeping bag right beside the 5.
Do you have a
No,
backyard? I can put my. Do you have a backyard? I can put my cot in.
Do you have a backyard I can put my son in? I can be there by 7.
Anybody else?
No, I'm coming. I'm coming for sure. Seriously.
All right. I'll think because Ohio Whiskey
But I do-
Festival is Saturday, but it starts at noon. It's over by. But that's going to put me in Delaware, which is only like 3 hours away. So if it ends at between 3 and 4, I can hop in and I'll be there by 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Come on, Tiny. Let's go, baby.
And you got
yeah.
you got me for the. And then I'll just drive back up the next day.
And I have a spot for you to stay in. But and if Randy wants to stay there, then you guys, but you're going to have to like share a
You
bed
know?
and spoon and stuff.
You know how,
Well, I'll bring my cot and just put my cot in the floor. That's
you know
no big
how
deal.
hard it is to get this motherfucker to visit me? And he's talking about like sleeping in a fucking tent in a backyard.
I mean,
For a night?
Whiskey thief, come on, man.
Yes.
Seth, in all honesty, you've never invited me.
Randy, I have a spare guest room. You are welcome anytime.
A spare
You better
guest
watch that.
room.
Ask Martin about that.
Where's that spare
Seth,
guest room?
Seth, are you uncut and unfiltered?
No, he made sure it was
No, he's
cut.
circumcised.
Yeah, he made sure it was cut. My son is uncut, but he's Jewish. Don't get it twisted.
Oh my god.
I'm at least unfiltered.
I think we're all unfiltered tonight.
Oh my god. This is going so sideways.
We definitely are not filtered. You're right, John.
Yeah, Dad, end the Facebook Live because we're still live on that.
Oh, whoever's out there's probably loving this though.
Yeah, they are.
Hey, boys, I'm getting ready to kill a whole bottle of Blanton's.
Oh my
Yes,
god.
that
Why would you do
whole
that?
$200. All right, I'll kill the Facebook. Thanks everybody.
Yeah, so
So I'm finishing my. This is actually.
What's funny
This
all-
is
what's
Garrison
funny is all
Brothers.
what's funny is all the people on Facebook have already gone to Reddit talking about how
Yeah,
how
exactly.
Bardstown Bourbon is behind the torching of the.
The FBI's watching
It'll
us
be on
now.
Fox tomorrow morning.
Hey,
It'll be on
just,
Fox at 8 o'clock.
just so you know, the
They
last.
can call me for a witness.
All right, I'm not. So I got
Fellas,
a
I gotta
friend.
roll.
So Walter, I got a
Hey,
friend
Walter.
in Wisconsin that said, "Don't cut off the live on the Facebook." I'll just cut it off on YouTube. But
All right.
Hey, Walter, for sure, message Jeff your mailing address